What's up, YouTube? My name is Calendar Man, and welcome to a new-ish puzzle game called Understand. So the way this game works is, well, I'll just get into it. So you have the lines here. So basically, I'm told I need to go from here to there, the circle to the square. Okay. So now I need to go from circle to square again. Okay. Circle to square. Okay. So, my understanding of this game is that the rules of the game change each time. So, you're given this general grid with shapes and you have to draw a line, but the rules aren't necessarily the same each time. So now I'm going from the square to the circle. Square, circle. Square, circle. Okay, but this one has a stipulation that you can't touch the triangles. So, yeah, it doesn't give you the rules. You have to... Your job is to find out what the rules are. No? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so in that case, it didn't matter. Okay, so, one thing I'll say real quick is, this game doesn't have music for some reason. Not sure why. But whatever, I'll try to find some royalty-free music to throw in here, just so that you guys aren't listening to absolute silence and my voice. Because honestly, my voice is worse than absolute silence. But yeah, I'll try to find some music so that you guys have something pleasant to listen to. But for me, I'm just here in silence. Anyway, you might be confused as to why... Okay, so wait, hold up. So I can go through that triangle, but what happens if I try to go through this triangle? Okay, so that only fulfills 2 out of the 3 rules. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go through the down-facing triangle. Do I need to go through all the down-facing triangles? Probably. Oh. Oh, do I start here? Start at the circle, go to the square. Okay. Oh, God. Start at which circle? Down, down, down. Wow, this is down. There we go. Okay. So you may be wondering why, because normally the Dice and Sphere program would take up this, like, time slot on my channel. But like I said in the last Dice and Sphere program video, which is, I believe, number 21, I said that I was going to take a break from the game for a little bit to basically... That's none of them. I'm going to take a break from the game for a little while to... What is that? What am I doing here? I'm gonna take a break from the game for a while to basically, like, start a new world. Not start a new world, continue that world, and, like, do a bunch of automation. So, because I was having trouble doing certain things before. So what is my goal here? So am I just trying to... I got 2 out of the 3 rules. Oh, do I have to go from the square to the circle? Nope, that's not the rules. So I had to start at the circle, I have to go to the square. Am I supposed to go through these just like normal? No. Okay. Oh, so I can touch all the right side up ones, and I can touch all the down ones I want. I just have to hit the up ones as well. So yeah, basically, taking a break from Dice and Sphere program for a while. Also, this week, when this video is releasing, I'm going to be on vacation. So I won't be able to stream or really make any videos this week, but I'm trying to get everything ready in advance. I'm going to try to get all 5 videos for this week, as well as I'm going to try to get Partners in Time out for this Friday. I mean, by the time this video actually comes out, I'll already know if I finished it or not. It should, you know, you guys won't know, though. Okay, so do I just go through all these? Okay, I guess I do. So, I found out about this game, because a YouTuber I watched played it. So I'm missing something. I have to hit star. YouTuber I watched played it, and I thought it looked interesting. So, if you're wondering, the YouTuber is Aliens Rock. I actually found out about quite a few games that I've played from him. Do I have to not touch any triangles? But, yeah. So, and I'm not the greatest at puzzle games, but I do still think they're fun. Okay, where do I go? Okay. Oh, okay. So do I just have to hit all the stars? Okay, hit all the stars, get to the square. So, yeah. So it's definitely an interesting premise of being able to, Okay, I think I might have to start here. Okay. Nope, that is not a good start. I have to somehow, like, end there. Maybe I have to start at this one. There we go. I really think it's an interesting premise to have, like, to make it so that the rules are different each time and you have to figure it out. There we go. Okay, so I have to not touch the circles, I guess. So it seems like the rules are the same for each set of levels, not just each individual level. So this is 1-6-4. So for all the 1-6-X, rules are all going to be the same. It's just when you go to a different one, it seems like it's going to be different. So, have to do that. Okay, so do I have to go through all the triangles? All the squares, all the triangles? Okay, no, not all of them. Where do I go here? Oh, I can just stop it on... Wait, I just made the line go to myself. What? Okay, this game is already starting to fuck with me. So, yeah, literally my only information of this game comes from the trailer. I watched the trailer, and that's the only information that I got. I've been purposefully avoiding finding out anything about this game. Do I have to go through all the squares? I can't touch any... Can I go from the circle to the circle? Oh, I can go... Okay, so I can go from the circle to the circle. So wait, what was the rule here? So, circle can go to circle, but what was the rule before? Square, go to square, circle... Is it just whatever's in the middle? I am confused. So I'm getting one of the rules, right? I'm not sure what the rules are. No, that's not. Okay, wait. Let me go back to the beginning. So, square has to go to the square here. Circle cannot go to circle. Circle cannot go... Okay. So, square has to go to square. Oh, wait. Circle going to circle works as well. But square cannot go to circle. Circle cannot go to square. Okay, so that still works there. So in this case, circle going to circle also still works. Okay, so it can only pass through... Oh, do you have to pass through all of the same one that you're using without passing through the other? So if I were to do square here, I'd have to pass through all 4 squares. Okay, so for this, I have to pass through all of the circles without passing through any of the squares. Yeah! Okay, so I feel like that's kind of the thing. So you have to figure out exactly what the rules are, and then the final one's going to require you to put that all together. I will also say, I'm not the greatest at puzzle games. Really not, especially ones that like require you to think outside of the box as much as this appears to. Okay, so I have to go through both of these. Oh, do I have to start on square? No. Okay, so this is start on... Okay, so I guess starting on circle is one of the rules. So starting on circle is one of the rules, it seems. Oh, do I have to end on... Oh! Start on circle, end on square. I get it. Okay, so start on circle, end on square seems to be one of the rules. Passing through all the shapes appears to be another rule. Do I have to pass through every single grid space? Because if so, then that's a bit of a pain, but I think I can manage it, so... No? Huh. None of the rules are done here? Okay. I think I have to... I guess I have to start from here. Okay, so circle has to go to square. So I have to go through every grid space and then end it on the opposite one. Okay. So it had to start on circle, end on square, and go through every space. So that was pretty interesting. Circle is the square. Can circle go to the square? Circle go to circle? No. So circle has to go to square. No, that's not it. Square has to go to circle here. Okay, so what is it? Oh, is it what's in the corner? Does it have to be start in the corner? Is that it? I think it has to start... Does it have to start and end in a corner? Okay, it can intersect through whatever it wants. Okay, so it has to start and end in a corner, it appears. Start into the corner? No. Does it have to be an opposite shape? It might have to be an opposite shape. Wait, so that was triangle went to square, that was circle, square went to circle, that was circle went to square. So it never could it go to the same shape. So it has to be a different shape each time. Okay, so that leaves me with this. So how did it work here? So I could pass through any of these. Couldn't start with square. So why can't it start with square? Why could it not start with square before? Do I have the rules wrong? What was the rule? Oh, does it have to end at what there's only one of? Oh. There was only one square here. There was only one circle here. There was only one square there. And there was only one of these little things here. The little star. Well, this is a star. Whatever that is. Okay, so that might be what that was. Okay, so let's see. Circle into circle. That does none of the rules. Okay. So it appears it can't pass through other shapes. I guess... Did I have to do that? No. Okay, so that passes one rule. What's the rule here? So is the rule that just it has to... Wait, no, what's the rule? What's the rule? Okay, has to end at a circle? No. Oh, it has to end... I'm not quite sure. I'm unsure as to what the rule is here. I mean, these have all been starting and ending at the same shape, so I feel like that's part of it. No, it's not, because that would be different. So, that's one rule. So what rule did I do? What is the rule? I'm assuming this worked too? But that didn't work, so it has to pass through... So can it not pass through the circles? I'm confused. What? What's the rule? This followed one of the rules. This didn't. What? So it seems like passing through the circle screws me over. So what is the... I'm not even gonna bother to try to figure out what the actual rules were there, because I'm confused as heck. What is that? Okay, so 2, 3. So obviously this is what it wants me to do, so... Circle the square. That's not it. Okay. What? The circle went to square. I'm assuming that also works. Okay. So it didn't matter what the starting point was either. So it was either one. So the starting point isn't anything specific, it seems. It just has to end on something up. It just has to end something that's not the same shape. I guess it has to go through one thing? I'm not... What? So I guess it has to start and end on 2 different shapes. It was one of the rules. It has to pass through a circle? Like, specifically a circle, or just one? Like, does it just have to pass through one thing? Okay, it looks like it has to be a circle. So it has to pass through a circle, and it has to... I am not certain as to what is happening. Okay... So wait, hold up. So this starts circle the square. So I'm not quite sure what that is. That passed through nothing. This also passed through nothing. The right rule was broken when I passed through that star. The left rule was broken when I passed through a second square. And the left rule was broken when I tried to end on the same shape. So I'm fairly certain they can't end on the same shape is the left rule. For this one at least. So one of the rules is it has to start and end on different shapes. I guess it also has to pass through one shape. But does it just pass through one shape, or... Okay, I mean, I guess that works as well. But it can't be the same shape? That worked, I guess? I'm still not entirely certain what the rules are here. So that is 1. So can it not... Can I not have the same shape twice on a line? Is that how it is? Because if I do this... Okay. Do I have to have... Is it that I have to have more than... Is it that I have to have more than one shape on a line, but not more than one of each shape? No, because then that would work. Well... What rule is being followed? So... I'm thinking it has to do with, like, not having more than one of each shape on your line. That's clearly not it. Because it appears that, like, if you do this, then you're wrong. Same with this. So it seems to be if you have more than one of a shape on your line, then it's wrong. What? Oh, does it have to have one of each shape on the line? Oh, it might be one of each shape. Because this doesn't work, because it only has 2 of the shapes. This is one of each shape. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. 2, 4. Okay, I guess this has to have 2 of the shape. Two of any shape? But not 2 of more than one shape. It's only... So you have to have 2 of it... You have to have 2 of a shape, but you can't do it to more than one shape, so... The middle rule is being broken here. So what's a commonality between all of these? The more than one shape didn't include the starting shape? Nope, that's not it. If you had 3, then you were wrong. So if you have 3, then you're wrong for that one. So none of these are right. So do you just... Is it this just that you have to start from a circle? Is this just starting from a circle one of the rules? No. Start in a circle, end on something else? Because if I start on a square, I'm following none of the rules. Start on a square, into the circle. Okay. I am definitely confused here. Okay. So, wait. So, they all start in a circle, so that, I'm fairly certain, is one of the rules. You have to start on a circle. So that appears to be one of them. Is there any commonality to how they all ended? They all end in a square. Does it have to end in a square? Okay, so it looks like it has to start in a circle and it has to end in a square. Yes, that's one of the rules there. Okay, so it looks like it has to start in a circle, has to end in a square. And it looks like it has to have 2 of some intermediary shape. I guess it just has to have 3 shapes, and then it has to have 2 of one of those shapes. I guess that's just the case. Okay. Well, that one was a bit less complicated than I made it out to be, but I'm also a dumbass, so... Obviously, I can't just do that. So it has to start on square, end on square. Okay, so I guess it has to start on same, end on same. No, not necessarily. One of them is... Now I'm just even more confused. My sister just came in and tried to offer me, someone with braces, Twix, which has caramel in it. Anyway, what is the rule? So, it's not required to pass through anything, because that worked. Is it just required to pass through something if it's not a square? Triangles have to pass through 2 things. No, it's not just a square thing. Why did that work? So that's the start and end on the same line, maybe? Nope, that's not it. Does that have to do with how you pass through it? What? What's the rule of where you start and where you end? Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. If I did it, then that's fine. Would that have also worked? Is this another I have to pass through one of each shape kind of thing? Okay, I guess. I'm still not quite certain on that. Circle to circle. So that follows the left rule. That follows the right rule. So what's the left rule? It has to pass through stars? Nope, that's not the case. Or maybe it has to do with just being the same shape. Have to pass through... Wait! So it can only pass through its own shape, maybe? It seems like the square is just like a stopper. The square says no. Well, no, because these were squares. I'm not quite sure how this game operates just yet. That follows one of the rules. That follows the right rule. So what's the left rule? Wait, what? That just fucked over my understanding. Why are my friends playing games now? That follows one of the rules. Okay. Not at all sure what rule it is. Listen, I'm BSing my way through these. I'm not actually learning what the rules are. I'm just kind of hoping I'm learning. Okay. What? Okay. How about circle? What is there a way to do this with circle start? How do I decide where to start then? Is it just whatever has the majority? Or just start with whatever has the majority? Okay, so I had to pass through... Well, no, this had nothing to do with passing through, though. This had nothing to do with passing through. Does it have to do with the shapes themselves? Is it something about stars? Start in a star, and in a square. Yeah, that's what this is as well, but there's something else to it, too. And it's not just passing through two stars, because if it were, then that would work, too. I'm not sure. Okay, so... I want to start on... Do I have to, like, go through each one? Okay, so this is two rules here. Down... I'm not quite sure if the directions actually have anything to do with this. Starting on right, ending in up. Why? What? I mean, okay, I guess, sure. My theory of starting with whatever's in the majority seems to be wrong. Because 4 was in the majority here, not 3, and yet 3, or not... down was in the majority with 4, not the right, which only had 3, but whatever. That worked before. I'm very confused, because, like, I know I'm supposed to be learning the rules, but I'm not sure what they are. Well, that worked too. What? Does the line have to be a certain distance long? But it's also something about, like, where you start. But I don't see any consistency to where you start. What? So this works too? What rules are being followed here? So this works, this works, but this doesn't work, and this doesn't work. Why? It's the same thing, just coming from two directions. So what is where you start? Where do you start? This works, and this works. Oh, sorry. This works, but why? Why does it work? I'm not sure. Why does it work? Because I need to know that to know how to win. I am struggling to understand this puzzle. But seriously though, I have no idea what I'm doing. So maybe right rule is that you can't pass through more than one. Okay. So right rule like this. So it seems like right rule is you cannot pass through more than 2 shapes. Oh, okay. So let me just check. Is that same problem? That still works. Why does that still work? And what causes this to not work then? What? What? I don't even know where to go. There's so many possible rules, and I haven't quite figured out, like, what the game does and doesn't do. I don't know what the game tries to do. Like, what are the constraints? Are there constraints? I mean, obviously there are constraints, but, like... Could I not pass through more than 4 shapes? Is that it? Is that one of them? Might be one of them. I don't fucking know. It has nothing to do with passing through shapes. I mean, obviously it has to start and end on shapes, but, like... It has nothing to do directly with shapes. Like, with passing through them. I don't have to pass through a certain number of them to make it work. Because this one only had to pass through 2. And why does this work? The second segment of this is honestly confusing me more than anything else, because why does this work? Not that. Why does this work? So what's the leftmost rule? And why does that work? Why does that work as a starting point? It's not just, it has to start on stars, because this is a circle. And again, it doesn't just start on the majority, because again, I've already fucking figured out that that's not the case. Are there any other possible solutions to this that might give me some insight? Do I just start on whatever there's 3 of and end on whatever there's 2 of? Is that it? Do I start on whatever there's 3 of and end on whatever there's 2 of? If that's it. Well, there's 3 squares, so maybe I start there. Is there anything that there's only 3 of? Or there's only 2 of. There's only 2 of these. Okay, I guess there's something to that. So you start on whatever there's 3 of, you end on whatever there's 2 of. And there's something to how many shapes you have to go through when doing it? I don't know. It's getting real complicated real fast. What? Really? What? What? What kind of shit rule is that? What? What, if you start on a triangle, you end in the center? What? What about this works? What about this works? What if this causes it to work? What rule is being followed whenever I do this? What? Doesn't have to do with starting or ending on empty spaces. But it clearly has something to do with... No, it doesn't have to do with empty spaces. What are the fucking rules? I get that the point of this game is to figure that out, but like... I don't understand this one bit. It doesn't have to do with... It doesn't have to do with where you start or end necessarily, because you can fucking start or end in nothingness. What? So your start and end point doesn't matter? So what did I do here that worked? I passed through 2 squares and 3 circles. Here I passed through the 1 triangle and the 2 squares. Here I went from a square to a square. Here I went from a star to nothing. That teaches me absolutely shit. Squares at... Does it have to do with... It seems like it has to do with passing through all of a given shape. That seems to be the case. It has to do with passing through all of a given shape, but I'm not sure which rule that is. But what happens if I don't do that? So passing through all of a given shape seems to be left. But what's the criteria for what do you start on, for what shape you start on and what you end on? I mean, because this works here. This works here. This works here. So... my next thought would be this works here, because that's the next up, but... it definitely seems like it has something to do with passing through all of a given shape. Like, whatever shape you're on, you have to pass through all of it. But I'm not certain what tells you, like, what to start on and what to end on. So doing that to the right... so this means the right... so this is the left one. This works too, so it's not necessarily what you start on, it's just the fact that you do it. So I'm assuming this still works. That still works. That still works. So it's passing through all of whatever shapes you go through, but how do you decide what shape to start on? What? Okay, the fact that this works just made me lose my fucking mind. Why does this work? Why does that work? Well, that's all for this video. I don't know if I'm going to make any more videos of this. I just kind of wanted to showcase this really cool idea. I'm still going to try to play it myself. I'm still going to try to beat it myself, but I think this is going to be the only video I do of this. But I've been stuck on this level for a bit. I'm not sure what the criteria is. But anyway, until next time, my name is Calendar Man, and okay, so I literally just pressed stop recording, and then I looked back for a second, and I think I figured out the pattern. So I'm not certain about this, but I think what it is that you need touch half of the shapes. So here there's 2 shapes, and I can win by just touching one of them, but not more than one. Here there's 4, so I touch 2 of them. Yeah, this doesn't work, but I think it might have to be a same shape thing. Well, not the same shape thing. I'm not quite certain. But here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go through 3, and it works. And then here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure, and then 5 worked. And I'm also still almost certain about you have to get through every single one of whatever shape. So here I counted up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So half of 28 would be 14. And surely enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 worked. Although note that number does not count empty spaces, it only counts the shapes. Okay, now that's all for this video. I'll see if I come back to this game. I might. We'll see. I'll do a couple of levels off camera and see if I can figure out the rest of them. If I can, now that I'm not worrying about recording and I can think a bit clearer, then I'll keep going. If I can't, then I'll stop here and just play the game more on my own time. But yeah, bye.